cars.
We got audio, or are you rolling?
Are we rolling?
Is this episode started already?
I think so. I'm gonna put my glasses down because you guys don't know I'm blind.
Well, we're keeping that a secret that actually you can't even see. All right, on today's episode, we're talking about how to find a good spot to fly.
And what makes it a good spot to fly.
Yeah. Well, let's start one at a time. How to find it, because this is for beginners, right?
Yeah, so we're trying to, I mean, Christmas just happened, so a lot of you guys probably just got new drone gear, or just in general, if you just got new drones.
Yeah.
You want to go out and fly, but how do you find it and what makes it good to fly, right?
Well, what I usually do is use Google Maps.
Google Maps?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
Was that what you would recommend? Unless you already know something.
So finding it by yourself, Google Maps is great, but I used social media, Facebook groups.
He's the more social one. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I'll just ask people because usually they have vetted the spots and like taking the time to dig into it. So personally, you can probably look up like your city FPV group and you'll probably find a group
that is good advice, because then you'll know like if it's already known that like that's a no-go, you can't go there or something, like you'll have a heads up on that.
I'm all about efficiency.
Okay, well, where are we at right now?
We are at a spot called 8 Quads here in Orlando, Florida, and it's been a while since we've flown here.
Yeah, things have changed.
Things have changed. Shall we show you what has changed?
Yeah, we got a little situation over here.
So we pulled in the parking lot, and there's literally a sign that says no drone flying or skateboarding. No drone flying?
No drone flying. That seems awfully specific.
That seems awfully specific.
Yeah. If it was just no skateboarding, I'd be like, well, they're not talking about me. But in this scenario, we've been singled out, and here at Rotor Riot, we usually like to, if they're going to be that clear about it, follow the rules.
Follow the rules.
So
I guess while we're here, we can't fly it. We'll show you guys some footage that we've already shot here. But I want to talk to you guys about what makes this a really good spot, because in my opinion, this is one of the better spots in Orlando.
We haven't explored everything yet, but it's definitely a good one.
In my opinion, what makes a really good freestyle spot is having like multiple areas to be able to link a line through.
Definitely.
So I think this area is great because we have the front of the building with all the dive gaps. You have the parking garage, and then you have the parking lot with trees.
Right.
So it gives you something to bounce back and forth to in your line.
They're a little dead now, but normally these trees are pretty like well spaced out and nice to fly around. They're a little scraggly. Yeah,
it's kind of that fall time, so there's no leaves on the trees, but
yeah, and then you also get the parking garage, so you get a really good variety here of different things, where you get that challenge of trying to keep the low altitude. You get a little like bored of that, come out here, you get the wide open, you can rip it, and then you can challenge your skills on dives and stuff like that. So it's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, one thing that I also really look for in a spot is, does it have like one, like if you're doing a video, you always got to do one trick that's like, oh,
right.
Does this have that? And I think it kind of does. The clearance sign has a pretty nice gap behind it.
Obvious that you can huck and go like crazy, but technical things that you could do here that would be really impressive.
Yeah, so we can't fly it, but that's what makes 8 Quads in Orlando a great spot that you guys shouldn't fly and we're not going to fly, because there are 2 signs on both places.
Yes.
There's actually 3, because there's one in the front as well.
But if you find yourself in this situation, you can do what we're about to do, which is keep exploring a little bit, because this whole area is kind of similar buildings to this, and usually every time we fly here, we know it's a good spot to fly, so we just fly here. We don't even...
Yeah, we haven't explored the rest of the spots, so we're going to go check them out and just give us your thoughts. You think it's a good spot to rip, or if it's not. And if it is, we're gonna rip it. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So come along for us. You can just see, because we find ourselves in this exact situation where we need to go find something else to fly. So.
Yeah. One more tip before we get into it. Spots like these are usually open on weekends because they are like an office building. Which
that's a good point.
We call it an office park, but it's really just an office building that people come here on Monday through Friday to work.
Right.
So we can't be there to fly and disrupt them.
Yeah.
So weekends are always the best time to usually go out and find spots. So.
Plus, if you're flying drones, you're probably also working, so
yeah,
you probably need to wait till the weekend.
That's true. That's true.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's go find a spot. Safety first, we're all buckled up.
Buckled.
We're just gonna drive up and down the street. We'll go left, because I think that's the freeway.
Even like right across the street, what is that?
I don't know, it looks kind of cool.
Right?
Let's go check it out. So we just want to check out this building right here?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. and then GoPro settings.
Yeah, it looks good. Good spot. Ooh, there's water over here. It's not. Yeah, I call everything a lake. Yeah, it's a pond.
It's like a puddle. He's like, look at that lake.
I keep finding more stuff. There's like a little courtyard inside of this building.
What makes this such a good spot, like just off this first flight, is just all the different spots I can hit in one line. So, I mean, you know, I'm over here in the trees, right? And then we can flow through a lot of these gaps here. And then we can like come over to this building, do some fun wall rides, some dives. You know, there's just trees everywhere, which makes it good to hit. And then you can go under the parking garage, which just like for the video's sake, makes it pretty dynamic of a spot. There's a lot of little dive gaps and stuff all over, so you can kind of just, here, I'll just show you guys. We can just start over here and just huck the drone anywhere and you'll probably find a gap to hit. I mean, that was a really big gap, but if you look oh geez, battery's so dead. But if you look closer, there's a lot of like little dive gaps to hit. Let me get this battery back safely. Sick spot. Where'd you crash?
Way over there. Tried to send a big huck from way over there and that's all she wrote. I think it should be fine. I just couldn't really see that good coming out and I was trying to like find a little hole. I hear it. A little beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah. Oh, she's over there. Still rolling, good to go. Might have been, I could have maybe even, no. Oh, this one motor don't want to go. I got more drones.
Friendly tip for you guys. Always bring a way to ride around at the office spot, at any flight spot you go to, because it makes retrieving drones a lot easier.
How she look? Not too bad?
Got a wonky prop,
and
nice. Also water is falling from the sky.
Yeah, it is moist now, huh?
Yeah. Up Google Maps to see what's in our area. I'm not going to show you guys our Google Maps because I don't want to give the spot away.
Yeah.
Because we don't want all of these spots to have no drone flying signs. Oh, okay. This is that tree spot that Drew did a video at. It's kind of fun. Just a lot of trees in a parking lot, basically.
Whatever, I'm Joe.
Hit it.
Give me a pen.
Next spot. It's called.
We're at the next spot.
If you didn't notice, by us changing location
and losing a hoodie. And it's warmer now, although it's uglier, but it's warmer.
Yeah, it is ugly outside. But this is a spot called Parking Lot Dreams, and I was just scrolling through the Google Maps, and I was like, wait a minute. Drew did a video here.
Yeah.
It's a little bit simpler than a lot of the other spots
yeah.
That we went to earlier today.
It's still a good spot, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes a parking lot's all you need, as long as there's something, right? You don't want a parking lot that's literally just a parking lot.
Yeah.
So this is like a tree spot that's on top of a parking lot, basically.
Yeah. I think what makes this spot really good is that the trees are here really good here. They're tall. You know, there's a mix of short ones and tall ones, and they all have good flow. And it's like flow of a tree spot is something that's hard to describe without flying it, because it's just like being able to link the line and like the tree's perfectly there,
right?
Type thing. And this spot kind of has a little bit of that.
Yeah, the building leaves a little bit to be desired. There's not much you can do with that, huh?
No, not really, but it's a nice like way to I need to get away from some trees. I'm just go do a wall ride.
Yeah.
You know, something just to get out of the tree stuff. So.
You know, it doesn't always have to be the most fancy, elaborate thing. Not everybody's going to have that. Right?
Yeah.
So as long as you can find a few fun obstacles, that's really all you need.
Yeah, so I mean, so today we've been hitting a lot of office parks, and maybe we'll hit one more later, but I know a lot of people don't have that near them, so a really good place to look at is parks. Make sure you're not flying national parks, and check your state's park laws, because some of them don't allow drones, but usually city parks do allow drones.
Be on the lookout for dog walkers, because they'll come out of nowhere.
This is true.
Just like great time, lady with their dog out of nowhere. So you kind of have to, like, you know, keep your eye out, be aware, and it's good to like go to places you're a little more familiar with, so you know if it's like, heavily populated or not.
Yeah.
All right, let's rip it. Let's see if my quad works.
Dude, story of my life.
I'll be pretty impressed if nothing broke.
Most people bring backpacks, but I am a hard case enthusiast. Keep them safe. That said, if you want a good mix, a Rotor Riot backpack is a great option. And he's already up in the, oh, he's doing a line of sight. Broke my battery strap. Means I gotta get another one.
Yeah, pretty good spot. We're gonna keep it moving though. We're gonna see what else we can find. I don't know how much more daylight we got.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's only like 12. It's only like noon, but we're in Florida.
Yeah, I guess not daylight, but I mean like day, like weather. How much?
Usable flying weather.
Yeah, usable flying weather.
So honestly, on our way here, we drove through a pretty sweet office complex. I was thinking we could just maybe
Is that what
try
you were
that.
talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking the same thing on the way over here. Like, oh, we're passing something up. Yeah, sometimes you'll just come across things randomly. Just pull in and check it out.
Yeah. People are gonna be like so mad. They're like, I can't find spots like these guys. I can't find them.
I'm sorry, if you live in the middle of nowhere, you're just gonna have to be a little more creative.
Yeah, I would say like go around the outskirts of a big city. So like we live in Orlando.
Yeah, or look if there's any kind of office spaces, or depending on where you're at, because like a lot of times a school is a good place to fly.
Yeah.
But here in Florida, like a lot of them are gated. You can't get in there. Yeah, check for that. Don't go into places you're not allowed to go into. But with that said, let's go find the next one. Here at the next spot, down the street from the last spot.
Yeah, this is the one that we passed on the way to the other spot. Yeah, this spot, it's probably the weakest out of all the spots we've been to, just because there's this empty space in the middle.
Yeah.
That said, I think this parking garage will be fun, and the building looks kind of cool because it has some like channels in it.
Yeah.
And then again, obviously we have the trees here, and
we can venture over that way too. We might find some more stuff.
So right there is actually a really fun spot.
Yeah.
I've flown there. There's just a lot of cars in the parking lot right now. I think they're just company cars, so I don't think there's anyone in them. But I try to stay away from them.
Better safe than sorry. We just need these pressure washers to leave, and then we can give it the full rip.
That said, I might fly around while they're there.
Yeah, we're gonna
they
avoid
seem
the
very
pressure
contained
washers.
in that little corner for the past 30 minutes. So
All right, let's give it a shot.
let's give it a shot.
Give it a shot. have fun anywhere, man.
Have fun anywhere.
It's a state of mind, not of where you're at.
It really is a state of mind. Like, I feel like pushing for the best freestyle spot all the time will make you.
Yeah, that's when I have like the least fun, because I've worked myself up so much. Like, oh, I gotta get it,
the best spot.
And then everything goes wrong, and you're stressed out.
But
just relax, have fun.
Just have fun.
Just have fun. That's what it's all about.
It was a pretty fun day. I think we hit a decent variety of.
Sometimes you get lucky and they're bunched up together. We're in a bit of a like commercial area where there's a lot of office spots. Not always going to be able to get to go to 3 or 4 spots in one day.
Yeah.
Don't get your hopes up.
I think we're pretty lucky to be able to do that.
Yeah, we're in Orlando. There's a lot of stuff everywhere here. But
yeah. If you live in like Idaho or something, I'm sorry, man.
That's where Spang comes from.
Idaho?
Like,
oh, yeah.
You know, open field flying. When all you have is an open field, then you got a little more creative on the sticks.
Yeah, so I hope this video helped you guys to find really cool spots. And I also hope it didn't discourage you guys. If you couldn't find anything, you know, you could still do open.
Yeah, I like your idea on like, check your community.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you can do. See if there's other people around, see if they know where to fly, because then you can spot each other, help each other out. It's not the best idea really to go out by yourself if you have to.
Yeah.
You know, but it's always better to have it. It's more fun too, right?
Yeah.
You gotta
have the buddies. Also, it's legal to have a VO.
Yeah, right.
The legal way.
Right, to be doing it proper, you need to have a spotter all the time.
Yeah. Okay, bye. All right, today's pretty fun.
I think this is a good time to end the video.
This is the end of the video.
This is now the end of the video, officially.
Bye.
It's over. Goodbye.
Because that's actually the end of the video.
That's it.
You guys can go home. You want to talk to the camera?
Do you?
I don't know.
My cheeks hurt. I'm having a good time. I'm smiling.
Me too. This is actually the end of the video. I guess we can cut camera.